This is a really cool piece that has not been getting enough attention. I have been slacking. This thing has been sitting in the display case for 2 years now with no love. This is a really cool whittler pattern from the Electric Knife Company. They were, focus, they were the first company to use electric kilns for heat treating their blades instead of natural gas or coal-fired furnaces. And so that makes it a really cool piece of knife making history. This was made somewhere around 1895, somewhere in the 1890's. So it's also in amazing condition for being 130 years old or so. Gorgeous pearl slabs on it. Really nicely ground blades. The secondary blades are ground nice and thin. Those ride on independent springs separated by a brass wedge. And then the main blade rides on both springs, and that is what constitutes a whittler pattern. You've got a stout main blade riding on two springs, and then opposite that you have two smaller secondary blades that are riding on single springs. Yeah, really, really nice pearl. The lighting in here is terrible, but the stuff has phenomenal depth for how tiny these pieces are. Really, really nice fit and finish on this. Very, very crisp walk and talk. It's got a somewhat shallow and narrow long pull nail nick on the main blade, and I just cut my thumbnails, so it makes it a little difficult for me to get this thing open. There we go. Very, very stout mainspring, or main springs. Nice snappy action though. When my nails aren't freshly cut, I actually don't have nearly as much trouble getting this thing open. Really, really nice crisp walk and talk though. Focus. Almost a kind of a Warncliffe blade on this secondary, and then more of a traditional spear point blade or pen blade. Focus for the other secondary. Price wise, I think I paid around $150 for this many years ago. And these pearl whittler pattern traditionals from oddball brands like this, I tend to see them go in the $150 to $300 range, depending on the brand, the size, and the condition, and all that. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I had this little guy out. It is adorably tiny and incredibly well done. Very, very cool piece of history. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good evening.